Hello, and welcome to week 1 of the NPBA. I am very excited for this. I've been very excited for this league since I found out I was joining. My first week's opponent is Excessive, as you can see. He's coach of the... Give me 1 second to find out, and while I'm doing that, I will start talking about his draft. I don't know what order he picked things in, because I wasn't really paying attention to everyone else during the actual draft. But I do know, on the dock, this is the order that his team is in, because it's ordered by the tiers and everything. So, his first pick is a Tier 1 Landorus Therian, Intimidate, scary Pokemon. He's the Detroit Dracos, by the way. So yeah. Landorus Therian, Scarf, or Bulky. This thing's a problem for my team. I have an answer for it, but I'm not very confident, just in general. I'm also not a very good battler, so I'm not confident in general. His next Pokemon is the Reuniclus. Bulky. I don't like this thing either. I do have an answer for that, though. Empoleon, I'm not too worried about, but Bulky Water type, also Steel type, can cause problems. Don't really want to deal with that. Shaman, base 100, I have 2 of those, I know how they work. They're very scary Pokemon. It's also these next 3 are the fastest things on his team. The Shaman, the Ribombee, which his sticky webs is also an issue. You can see I put some speed in there, because I speed creeped it, because that is the fastest thing on his team at base 124. I can guaranteed outspeed it as long as it's not Scarf, which it most likely won't be. It will be Focus Sash to get the webs up. That's his most likely lead. If he doesn't bring the Ribombee, then I have webs on my team, so that's huge for me, especially if he has a Scarf Lando. Then we go to the Archeops, his next fastest Pokemon. I also had to speed creep this on some things. Not a huge threat because of Defeatist. If I can get it below half, if I can get rocks up and get it in and out twice, then it's done. It's dead, pretty much. His next pick, his Mega, is the Mega Gyarados. That thing is terrifying. And I don't really have a solid answer for it. It's kind of like I have a move on everything that I have that can kind of deal with it. So, hopefully I can just erase this thing before it becomes too big of a threat. But, you never know. Then we have the Haxorus, which... this thing hits like a fucking truck with the D-Dance, or a Choice Band, or anything. Yeah, Haxorus is not fun. Hopefully he won't bring it. I'm not really thinking he will, but he very well could. Then we have the Conkeldurr. Again, terrifying. Everything is terrifying, I hope you understand this. Except for really this thing. I'm not really scared of the Jellicent. Or the Alolan Marowak, because I fought this in the IBL last week, and I performed fairly well against it because I had the Incineroar, which I also have in this league, and Incineroar is a hard counter to this thing. I'm very glad I have it. Knockoff really just shuts this thing down immediately. So, now that I've gone through his draft, I'm going to go through my team really quickly before anyone mentions it. The Mew is named Excessive after my opponent. Every time I bring the Mew, it will be named after my opponent, because there's no really good name for Mew, and I put it there as respect for my opponent, because Mew is a good Pokemon. So, yeah. But, up first, we have Savage the Mega Beedrill. Adaptability. I'm actually going to change this real quick, because I'm not confident in the Fellstinger. I'd rather have U-turn. Fellstinger is good because he really doesn't have anything that can stop a +3 Beedrill except for the Lando. If the Lando's down, then Beedrill sweeps. But as long as he has that Lando, Beedrill's kind of screwed, and I'd rather have the pivot being having this be my fastest Pokemon, the fastest thing on either team, barring Choice Scarfers. U-turn, Poison Jab, Drill Run, Knockoff. There's nothing on his team except for that Lando that this thing can't touch. This thing, literally, the Lando is always going to be the swap on this thing. So every single time I'm clicking, this thing comes out, I'm clicking U-turn, and I'm going right out into this. Fiji, the Manaphy, Choice Scarf, Hydration, Scald, Energy Ball, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball. This thing guaranteed outspeeds the Lando, I believe, is what I have it set for. 310. I actually think that's the Archeops. I think that is speed creeping the Archeops. No, it is not. Shaman? No. Lando. Why am I jolly then? What? Or timid? Yeah, it is the Lando. Can I not reach that? Without... Hold on. Sorry. I can't. What the hell? Okay, then we're going timid. 310. 72. Alright. Either way, this thing guaranteed outspeeds the Lando. Even if he's scarfed and one-shots it. It does about 50% to me, but that's okay, especially if I get the U-turn initiative from him swapping the Lando in the Savage, and then me U-turning out. Then, they're both at 100% health, and I just Ice Beam it. I outspeed, I kill. Every time. And it cannot kill me, even if it does somehow outspeed. So, that's good. Next, we have Cupcake the Slurpuff, which is my lead. I'm very excited to use this. I'm just going to put Unburden on instead of Sweet Veil, because there's no reason not to, in case I catch a knockoff. It doesn't really help me, but it's whatever. This thing has Dazzling Gleam, just to be able to hit things so it's not completely walled by anything with Taunt. Magic Coat, Sticky Web, and Wish. Now, this thing is my lead, and it is very, very niche. What we are hoping, me and my friend, or me and another person in the league, Atlas, built this team. I just had another friend, Adam, look over it. But Atlas and I built this, and my original idea was to set up Sticky Webs at the same time as he does, and hope that he defogs both away. Because Sticky Webs do hurt my team a lot. And they don't, but they also do hurt his team. But if he... Then Atlas mentioned Magic Coat. And Magic Coat is insane. I never would have thought of that. Apparently, it is priority. I actually want to Google that. You're still going to see that screen, but that's okay. I'm going to Google that because I did not double check. But I believe Magic Coat is priority. And it will bounce back the Sticky Webs that the Rabombi tries to set up. Which is huge. Like, that is literally huge. If he gets Sticky Webs on his side and does not get them on my side, and then the next turn I'm able to break the sash on the Rabombi. The Rabombi does not do over half to me. Guaranteed. It does not do over half. I actually had a calc. Wait. Was my buddy Atlas wrong? Is this gonna fuck me over? If this isn't priority. It's not, is it? It's not. Oh, no, it is. Never mind, I lied. Oh my god. I didn't see it in word form. It is on here, though. On Bulbapedia, it says priority +4. Okay. Sorry, Atlas. Sorry for doubting you. I'm also gonna... When I calced, I did not have the HP investment. I'm realizing that now looking at this thing. But I did have the special defense investment, and it did a maximum of 45. I did a maximum with my Dazzling Gleam of 49. And it does not get reliable recovery, so I win that every time. It is doing probably more like 40% every time, which I can wish off, and then Dazzling Gleam. this thing lead against the Rabombi, and I win that every time. If he wants to preserve the Rabombi, that's fine. I'll keep Cupcake alive. Like, Cupcake is just literally just to prevent the sticky webs, is its biggest part, because I don't have reliable hazard removal. I do have defog on Mew, but I'm not a huge fan of that, so it's whatever. I'm not a huge fan of defog in general. I'd rather him defog both hazards away. Next, we have the one, the only, the beloved S'mores the Incineroar with Assault Vest, Intimidate, Flare Blitz, Knockoff, Thunder Punch, and U-Turn. Most of the time when this thing's out, it is either clicking Knockoff or U-Turn. Knock off an item or U-Turn. But most of the time, when this thing gets sent out, his switch-in is going to be that Gyarados. So, hopefully, the first time he tries to do it, I can be bold and predict and go for the Thunder Punch. And if I one-shot that Gyarados before it even Mega Evolves, that is huge. That is absolutely huge. Bulky offense, like I always run the Incineroar. 248 HP, 252 attack, Adamant, and 8 in speed, just in case they want to try to speed creep me. I'm one above them. Then we have Beast Boy, the Zygarde 10%. The nickname has been changed, recommended in the comments by my buddy Shycrow. Yeah, Zygarde 10% with a Choice Band or a Break, because Power Construct is not legal in this league, as far as I'm aware. If I get told after the battle that Power Construct's legal, I swear to God, I'm 95% positive it's not, though. I'm 100% positive it's not. There's no way it's legal. But Choice Band, because I already have a Scarf on you, I can't really set up on anything on his team, so Band is the best option. 1,000 Arrows, Outrage, Crunch, Extreme Speed, just touches everything. Again, there's nothing that he can really safely switch in on this thing, especially before he knows it's banded. Because, say, like, once he knows I'm choiced, yeah, he knows I'm locked into 1,000 Arrows, and he goes to the Jellicent or something. But if he doesn't know that, I have Crunch. So, or I can predict the switch and go for Crunch anyways. Just kinda here to nuke things because of its Sky High attack stat. It also, this one speed creeps the Archeops. I don't even have to look at that. I've looked at it too many times. I know the Archeops' base, or max speed is at 350. This thing's at 352 because it can't get to 351. Outrage is on here because its only fairy type is the Rabombi, which is incredibly frail, and I plan on getting pretty much taken out of the game early on. So once it is gone, I can safely click Outrage, and I am nuking things. Like, that's just a Choice Banded Outrage is insane. The only thing that really stops that is Intimidate Landorus, which, again, the Manaphy, and also this Mew, Excessive the Mew. Leftover Synchronize, Energy Ball, Stealth Rock, Soft Boil, Defog. I originally had Shadow Ball on this thing, but then I realized I literally can't touch the Gyarados, or actually, Adam realized I literally can't touch the Gyarados, or the, Lando with Shadow Ball instead of Energy Ball. So, we decided a Grass-type move would be better, Energy Ball, Stealth Rock in case I get the chance for late-game rocks or something, never hurts, Soft Boiled for recovery, and Defog in case he gets the webs on my side and I want to get rid of them. And somehow he gets rid of the webs on his side. I don't think he has any spinners, though. Could be wrong, I don't think he has any spinners. This thing is my physically defensive Pokemon, with max HP, max defense, a little bit in special defense, because it can do both, and it can take just about any hit without the boosting nature. And this thing is my specially defensive ball, mostly because it has to handle the Rabombi. I'm battling him in like 5 minutes, so I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoy. Hit the like button if you do. That's the first time I've ever mentioned the like button. Don't be mad. Yeah. I'm ready for this battle. Not really. I'm kind of scared. But I will see you guys then.